Hello, everyone. This is D. Vang with the Outlaw Joseph Scott's episode 66. This is a town episode, and I've affectionately entitled it Blacksmiths Be Crazy. And you will shortly see exactly what I mean by that. So, let's get to the town. Okay, here we are again. Town. After that successful mission. Second of the Masters of the Void. That was the Call of the Void. So we need the end of the last session. So we'll need to roll for corruption and traveling and all that. First, I would like to throw a little shout out, a thank you to Morten Jorgensen. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. For pointing out that actually the corruption hits that Joseph had received from the Hellbats, his four corruption here. Actually, he does get corruption willpower saves against those. I'm not sure why, but for some reason I was thinking that he didn't. I think it might have been because there was corruption at the end if you had failed. And those ignore willpower. So I'm not sure, but that could be why. But so I do get the 4 saves for those. So I'm going to go ahead and roll those right now. Ooh, and he saves 3 of them. Excellent. Good, because now he has 6 dice. 6 more corruption hits for his guns. The icon stuff that he's carrying. Each gun has 3 because they have the grip, the barrel, and the void assembly. And wow, he gets 6 corruption, which 5 gives him a mutation. Well, no. Spend a grit and re-roll that, because that is a save. That's right. It is a willpower test. It is a test that Joseph can re-roll, so he can re-roll these with one of his grit that he had left over. Much better, much better. 4 saves. Phew. So 2 corruption. So he actually has 3 corruption. That he'll need to get healed, cured back at the town. So 25 experience. I did the mine artifact that he gets. He got the healing stone, so I don't have to worry about doing that end part. And so I believe it's just roll for traveling. So you need to see if he has a travel hazard. He does not. And I guess we're here at town. So what do we want to do at town? Well, pretty standard. Again, it's unfortunate I don't have the new town yet. We're hoping that the frog will get us those shortly, the rest of 1.5, but until then, Joseph has to make do. And you guys will all have to make do with same old as far as town goes. So Joseph needs either the doctor's office or the church to get rid of his corruption, the blacksmith to get his bullets. Doesn't have to rob the bank. Robbing the bank is nice at this point. I could mix it up a bit then. I just don't really need to go to the general store. I think I'm going to do it in a different order then. I think I'm going to start with going to the doctor's office for the corruption. Then I'll go to the blacksmith. Then I'll go to the frontier outpost. And then possibly the saloon. To make sure we can get to get to the doctor's office and get rid of that corruption. Joseph's got some money. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. I mean, obviously the bullets are going to be very important too, but I'd rather not have a mutation if I can help it. So Joseph will start going to the doctor's office on day 1. What do we see? We have a 9. Expert surgeon attempts at surgery. Well, Joseph doesn't have an injury or a mutation to get rid of, so there we go. So he'll get treated for his corruption. So it's $100 each, so he's going to pay $300. Boom. 3 corruption gone. And then he needs to roll a d6. 6, he's fine, doesn't take any extra wounds. Obviously that doctor was an expert even at treating corruption. And then we need to go to the anti-venom injection for 10. And that is the end of this. Alright, so get Joseph back to the hotel. Day 1, see if there's a town event. Of course there is. So the town event is a 9, intense dread. A dark cloud on the horizon makes your soul sink as you see a void twister in the distance wipe through a neighboring town. Each hero must make a cunning 6+ test. Alright, Joseph's cunning is 4. Oh, and he succeeds. So no worries, otherwise he takes some sanity damage and there'd be an extra growing dread next adventure. Okay, so he saves that. Now, 8 dice to see if he's recognized. See how much money he has to pay? Nothing. No 6s. So Joseph is unrecognized. Probably because he didn't rob the bank first thing when he went into town. You know, and that's been his shtick. That's been his modus operandi. So it confused everybody. This can't be Joseph Scott. He didn't rob the bank. So day 2, or actually I guess I should say day 1 again, because we did not have any, or we had an event, town event. Alright, so Joseph will go to the blacksmith to get his bullets. And that's pretty much all he's doing this day. Double 1s though. Darkstone poisoning. Spending so much time working with the Darkstone has driven the blacksmith mad. And he has finally snapped. Coming at you with a hot poker. You must make a strength 5+ test to overwhelm him, or an agility 5+ to dodge him and trip him into the fire. Well, I think I know what I'm going for. I'm going for agility. Agility 5+. Succeeds with spades. If I failed, you're stabbed. The blacksmith is closed until after the next adventure. Boo! So he's knocked out. So he does not have Darkstone bullets for the next adventure, which is going to be rough. But he does have the Void Assemblies now, and those are once per fight. Again, have to keep reminding myself, because I don't normally use those, because I'm a melee character with my Indian Scout in my regular group. And that is it. That is it for that day. So, is there another event? There's not. Alright, day 2. So that uses up the blacksmith. Blacksmith gone. Alright, so now it's like rob the bank and, and again, sorry, see if he's recognized. 2. 2 people recognize him. It's not horrible. So yeah, Frontier Outpost. Let's go get some loot. So we're gonna go steal from the bank here. So what is the event at the outpost? An 8. The banners get waved. Recover a grit and fully heal my sanity. Oh, good. So I've got 2 grit now, or 3 grit now, because I haven't used any here. All right, robbing the bank. Well, there goes a grit. Obviously. We are looking for 5 pluses, but so he does get 2 successes, but we used one of the 3 grits to get another die, or get a reroll of these 4. Ooh, gets us 3 more. All right. I'm not looking for any Darkstone. I'm just going to take all money. All money. And there were no ones, so D6 times 5. Or times 50, I should say. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 900. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. And I don't think there's anything else that he wants to do. He could pick up, the Jar of Hellbat Ichor may not be bad to pick up. Doesn't weigh anything. It's for 200. All heroes are +1 initiative and automatically pass escape tests. So there are, Joseph being 4 initiative, that actually could be useful because there are quite a few 4 initiative enemies. So you know what? Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Jar of Hellbat Ichor. It's only 200, and sure, that's what he's going to do. Especially since he just got 900 from the outpost. All right. Oops. Sorry. Day 3, or was this day 2? Let's see. No, because the first day. Right. So day 1, reset 1. So this is a 2. That's correct. All right. So is there a town event? There is not. Joseph being recognized. Sorry about that. Again, I have dice issues. He's recognized once. Just not bad. And sure, why not? Day 3. Let's go to the saloon. Because we can. He's feeling pretty cocky here since he's got 2 grit and he's hasn't really been recognized at all. 7. Well, pay $10 and recover a grit. So he's back up to 3 grit. Not that he really needs them. All right, so we'll try poker first. Pay $50. He's got a cunning of 4. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use the grit. So there's 2 successes. There's 1 more success, so we gained $100 there. And then he's going to do the craps. And craps is based on luck, which is a 5. Wow. Just because I've got these extra grit that I'm not going to use, I'll go ahead and grit and reroll this 1. Nope, doesn't help. But that gives him 4 successes, so that means he gains $300. He will pay $50 to get another whiskey. That will be a little bit useful in case he gets. I shouldn't say another whiskey. He's got. He still has his tequila from the town episode back when I was using the expanded town at the Flying Frog headquarters. So, but now he has a whiskey too, just in case. And I think that's it. That's everything he needs to do. Let's see if there's a town event. There is a town event, of course. But he was up to 3, so I mean that's not unusual. But he gets 12. Rotten from within. It has become clear that the officials running this town are twisted and tainted by their greed, and the very dark stone they have been hoarding. and they see something they want, they take it. So Joseph's gambled, got way too much, robbed the bank, got way too much money. He has become noticed in this town. Joseph is singled out by the corrupt sheriff. The hero must either hand off a paradise of Darkstone or one item with a Darkstone icon to pay off the lawman. If you have neither, they open fire and you must escape town. Take 2d6 wounds, ignoring defense, and your town stay is over. Alright, well let's see. Joseph does have some Darkstone. Wants 5 Darkstone. Does Joseph have 5 Darkstone? I'd rather not start with some wounds. And Joseph only has 4 Darkstone. So he has no choice but to flee town, taking 2d6 wounds. Because he doesn't have a Darkstone icon item to give him other than his pistol. So he's going to start 7 wounds at the next adventure as he attempts to escape town from the corrupt sheriff who's chasing him for his money. And apparently Darkstone, but Joseph didn't have quite enough to pay him off. I actually probably would have if I had rolled a decent amount of Darkstone, because he has 4. I'm not really hoarding it, other than I needed one. I need 1 for bullets. But I do have the healing stone now, which means those 7 wounds can get healed up fairly quickly near the start of the next adventure. Well, there you have it. So there's town. Thanks everybody again for watching and subscribing and keeping up with me. We'll see how things go, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.